And
All right. Hang on. Yeah. Zooey mama, we're back.
welcome back to the show, everybody. Oh shit! Hold on, don't get that close.
Right here. Is that good?
Yeah, welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Jay,
And I'm Christmas crack.
and what's that you hear in the distance? What
Santa?
is that? The magic of the Christmas cheer you hear? It rhymed.
Thanksgiving's over, bitches. That means it's
That's way
Christmas
too damn
time.
close back.
That's
That's way too,
Christmas time.
that's way too damn close.
All right,
We're
I'm
gonna
back.
Bust our ears.
I'm back. Chill out. I'm trying to bust their eardrums because it's Christmas.
Anyways, this will be the first episode that we released in December,
Yeah, go ahead and grab a drink and join the conversation.
or an eggnog, perhaps.
Oh, that's a drink. But nice try. He's stupid.
The drink of the day.
Yeah. What you got
The
today?
drink of the day today is Stella. Now, the second part of this is to each their own. The actual pronunciation is Artois, but some of you might say
Artois.
Artois.
That's what they say when they
Is
don't
that
know
what
how
they
to
say?
pronounce it.
Artois.
Artois?
600 years of brewing heritage. Let's see. Anno 1366. Thought they just had wine in that time period. Anyways, let me crack this open for y'all. By the way, you don't break the paper loose on this when you're cracking it open. I don't know if you do that. Things you learn from Jay.
Yeah, the paper
Absolutely
really
nothing.
really keeps the flavor in.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I got a little Christmas edition of my favorite. I'm a Crown Apple and Sprite kind of fella. I decided to throw a little cranberry in there for a holiday cheer. I'm going to give the camera a little close up of the look of this glass. Give me just a second. Ah. Yeah. Tell them it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, let me start the timer.
It's a beaut.
And what the hell is this?
I don't know.
All right. As per usual, Crack has developed a few C's of the number 3 for us. Once again, I am not looking at the camera until this moment right now. I'm never gonna
He likes to look at himself on the camera.
Well, it's not that. I'm looking at the. All right. Yep, it's that. You're right.
Oh, no. And you should see this guy at the gym. Can't stop looking at himself long enough to get a set in. But that's okay because the whole gym is mirrors. So he's in luck. Since it's almost Christmas time, we're going to go ahead and do some Christmas movies.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right. Obviously, Elf. We're going to do characters from these movies, okay? So we're going to go Elf. Will Ferrell as Elf. You got to use them as their characters, okay? Then we'll do Santa Claus. Let's see. Who is that? Tim Allen that plays Santa Claus? Isn't that Santa Claus?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just called Santa Claus. I don't know why I
Oh,
couldn't.
they go, huh?
Yeah,
That's the Tim Allen from, is that Home Improvement that he does that in?
maybe. Maybe so. So we'll do Tim Allen's Santa Claus. One more good one. How about Rudolph from the original cartoon?
Okay.
Rudolph. I don't know who voices that
Did
person.
you ever think the little doe in Rudolph was a little baddie?
Little baddie?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe when
I
I
saw an
was...
interview with Jack Harlow, and he said that they asked him any animated character that he was attracted to, and he said that the doe from the original Rudolph cartoon was a little baddie.
It was a baddie.
Most people say, what's the rabbit from Space Jam? Lola.
Yeah.
Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
can
most
see
people
that.
say. But anyways, so we
Nothing
got
like sexualizing cartoons to start off the show.
and animals.
And animals on top of that.
That
All
might
right.
be a little more questionable.
And we're back on Jack and Jay and Crack.
We're back on Jacking Off Christmas. Welcome back to the show where we stroke it and you watch. Anyways. Okay, so we got Rudolph.
We got Rudolph.
Elf
we got
from
Tim,
Elf.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's Elf.
All right, and then Tim Allen Santa Claus.
Yeah.
All right, we're cuddling Tim Allen Santa Claus.
We're cuddling Tim Allen Santa. All right.
We're I have a really weird reason for why I'm coitusing Buddy the Elf. Actually, I'm not gonna go into that. That's way too damn weird. Should I say it?
I guess you've already got people intrigued this much
no
on
idea.
whatever the hell you're about to say.
Are we familiar with? Oh God, parents are fucking listening. All right.
Welcome back, Jay's parents.
Are we familiar?
Go ahead and take hang on. Go ahead and take about a minute break. Just mute the television.
Yeah, y'all just walk away from the TV at this point. Anybody that's above the age of 40, no, 45, walk away now. Come back in 1 minute. Are you familiar with the capabilities of maple syrup?
The capabilities? No, I'm not.
Like the things you can do with it.
No, I'm not.
Perhaps under the table. That's all I'm gonna. That's the only descriptive detail I'm gonna give on that. Right. Anyways, Buddy the Elf really likes maple syrup. He eats the what is it? Syrup spaghetti. Is that what he puts the syrup in the can? So let's just.
Jay wants a syrupy spaghetti surprise.
That's correct. That's, you know what? We'll stop there. If y'all want to know any more about that, y'all know where to hit us up at CJPub_talk. Ask away. I'll give you more detail. Anyways,
nothing that'll make your skin crawl.
I'm gonna castrate the only one I have left, Rudolph, because what fun is having two deers with red noses? None. Yeah, there's only one significant deer with a red nose, and that's Rudolph himself. If he has a son with a red nose, he's always going to be stuck in the shadow. Like, he's never going to be able to. He'll never be able to live up to that.
Rudolph is the original Rudolph, so I don't know what are you talking about?
That's what I mean. That's why I'm castrating him. If he has a kid.
Oh, because it's just a waste of time?
Right. If he has a kid, and the kid has a red nose just like he does, what's the next song going to be?
So, note to self, if you're going to have a kid that's just like you, go ahead and cut your nuts off.
I'm just saying.
You heard it here first.
I'm just saying. Rudolph, listen. Y'all feel me.
Nah.
Rudolph is super famous.
Nobody feels you.
And if he has a son or a daughter or
Castrate
whatever,
all celebrities. I hear you. Hell yeah.
What?
I'm with it. Destroy the power.
All right.
Woo.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Let me finish my thought.
Go ahead. Finish it out.
He is incredibly famous. He's a household name. If he has a kid that has a red nose as well, he will never be able to live up to that ever in his entire life.
So when adult Rudolph dies and they need somebody to take over, nope.
Why would they need someone to take over? Let me ask you this. The reason he put Rudolph in the front of the sleigh or the front of the pack is because of his bright red nose.
Yeah.
Were flashlights not a thing at the time? Could he not have gotten a spotlight and strapped it to one of the other deer's head and put it on there?
I don't think that would have been as much fun. And PETA would
Sure.
probably call that animal cruelty.
Reindeer.
Taping a light on
All
a
right.
deer's...
I'm about to crush everything that Crack thought he knew in a few sentences. Crack, look at me. Flying reindeer and Santa Claus,
Don't say it.
they don't exist.
There's kids that listen to this show. And that's
Kids,
not
if you're
true.
listening,
It's not true, kids.
kids, if you're listening, it's time to grow up. The only person that was real was Ebenezer Scrooge. That's it.
Okay. I'm just pumped because it's almost Christmas time. It's Christmas season, and you're just
I
here
really
to
hope kids
ruin
ain't
my
listening to
whole
this show.
vibe.
I really
I hope there are.
No,
That
no.
way,
I hope they ain't, dude.
they can
This is not kid
and
friendly.
just imagine little Tim running up to
You think kids need to know about maple
Little
syrup,
Tim-
sex
Tim-
action?
little Tim runs up to his parents. Mom, Dad, Crack and Jay told me Santa's not real. And he just has a meltdown, and then we
There's
get
this
sued for destroying a livelihood
There's
of a
an
child's
8-year-old on the
mind.
other line. If there's an there better not be. If there's an 8-year-old on the other end of this episode when it comes out, this is how it'll go. At least this is how it would have went for me. The moment that word came out of my mouth, and he wouldn't have anticipated either. He didn't know what was going to come out. As soon as I said "does not exist," this is what he would have done. Actually, you know what? Let's just hope there ain't no kids listening to this show. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and castrate Elf.
What?
Everybody loves Elf, but God, that's too high energy. He don't need another he don't need another mini him running around with all that energy.
Why not?
Just cuz.
He'd be better off than a Rudolph kid.
No, sure wouldn't disagree.
That why?
I'm cuddling Rudolph, and I guess I'm going to coitus Tim Allen's Santa Claus just because I don't really have
Just
a reason.
because.
Yeah, just because. Because I'm not screwing a deer.
Why not?
Because that's bestiality. Main reason.
Let's throw that out the window for a second.
Rudolph becomes a person. Maybe.
All right, if on that,
Make you light
if
up.
Rudolph, transformed into a man, what do you think he'd look like?
Well, I imagine a person
Okay.
with a nose that
Now,
glows.
and what we're not going to start with is, I imagine a person. No shit, he just transformed into a person.
Okay, then describe him for me.
All right. He'll be approximately 6 foot. Okay, he was smaller than the other reindeer. The other reindeer are sitting in the 6'7" range.
6 foot is above average height.
Right, but he was smaller than the other reindeer. And the other reindeer were, blitzing.
Blitzen was blitzing. Huh?
Yeah, Blitzen was blitzing. Blitzing them bitches. Anyways, Rudolph will be approximately 6 foot. He'll have red hair, rosy cheeks, and bright green eyes.
Wow.
And his nose, he might have a little rosacea creeping up to the nose for that little red nose aspect that he's well known for. And he's going to have a perfect set of teeth. 100%. He's sitting at the front of the sleigh. He's got to be presentable. I'm just saying.
So what I'm hearing is fuckable.
I mean, if that's your flavor.
That's all I'm hearing. He's just describing a fuckable human being.
I mean, if that's your flavor, man.
Nah.
Hey, do you have anything you want to tell our listeners?
No.
Now's the time to do it.
Sure
We're on
don't.
video.
Sure
Look
don't.
at the camera.
I have nothing to tell you.
Next episode, people.
Oh, God. We ain't got to go down this road, dude.
You know what really bugs me? Dry ass lips, dude. I can't stand a couple of dry ass lips, dude. How hard is it to get a hold of? I don't know.
A little moisturizer.
A little moisturizer, a little water, a little anything. Yeah, chapstick ain't expensive. You know how much it costs to get a tube of chapstick from Walmart? Tell me, because I don't know. I just wondered.
Money.
Some.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put some damn chapstick on.
I know everything, bro.
God. That can be my pet peeve today. We'll stick with that one.
Dry ass lips.
Dry ass lips. Ain't no reason for all that, man.
That's the name of the
Here's
episode.
the deal. When you go in for that sugar, what do you think they're gonna think when them crusty ass lips make contact? What's the first thing they think comes to their mind? I'll tell you. I'll give you a second to think about it. The first thing that comes to their mind is what's going on with these dry ass lips. They couldn't get some chapstick. And
I
then
thought it was gonna be something much more creative than that. What's going on with these dry ass lips? Yeah.
No, for real. They come around, they're going, chapstick can't be that expensive. I mean, I don't know how much it is, but it can't be.
Jay has zero problems with his lips. He's never bought chapstick in his life.
I'll tell you what. Let me do you a favor.
It is getting to be chappy season.
Let me do you a favor since it's chappy season. You ever heard of Aquaphor? Or I don't know.
You don't want to put lotion on their lips?
No, Aquaphor is more
lotion.
It's not lotion. Have you had Aquaphor before? It's not, dude. I use Aquaphor.
I've never tried it.
Aquaphor's like I was on Accutane for a while. Aquaphor
is pretty good.
Saved my life. Between my chapped asshole and my chapped lips.
What do you season it with?
If it depends. If you want to retain some of the moisture and water, Himalayan pink salt.
I put Tony's on everything.
But yeah, y'all go score you some Aquaphor.
And I know they got no background noise. Like whenever we say something stupid, that would make this so much more fun. The awkwardness. I wish we had background noise. Y'all ain't even got to hear it. I just want to hear like wah, wah, something stupid.
Here, I got you. That was almost no bueno.
Oh God.
That probably sounded cool on the mic, though. I didn't really like that, though. I'm not going to do that again. Oh. But anyways, we can move away from dry-ass lips.
What's your favorite Christmas present you ever got? Your whole life.
Favorite Christmas present I ever got. I got a couple of mine.
You can only have one.
I know. I'm trying to narrow it down. Probably I got a Squire electric guitar. Cherry red electric guitar shaped like a Stratocaster. Squire Strat. That's what it was. But that and a little amp, little Fender amp.
Nice.
No, shit. Nope, that wasn't my favorite. That was up there. My favorite, I just remember this one. My favorite, we got these tiny little, you ever seen like those little motorcycles they sell at like Tractor Supply, little ones? Me and my brother each got one of those one Christmas. That was tight.
That sounds tight.
Those lasted for a fat minute.
You know what's hilarious? My favorite one is also a motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
Yeah.
Hey, when you grow up around these parts, motorcycles are a big deal.
No, and it was one of those nights too. I was old enough, but not old enough. Like I was still staking out Santa Claus. Like I was trying my hardest to catch that motherfucker in the act.
I actually have a story for that, but go ahead.
Well, this is my story for that.
Let's hear it.
Fucking interrupting piece of shit.
I was just letting you know.
Anyways, I don't know what my parents put in our food or whatever that night, but we all crashed. Me and my brothers had this plan. We were gonna like camp out underneath the tree. We put sleeping bags underneath the tree. I fell asleep. we had shifts. There was nothing under the tree at this point, mind you. We all fell asleep. I woke up on the couch. Damn dirt bike sitting next to the tree. I was like, ain't no fucking way. I looked her. I was like, hold up. Mom!
Wait, they brought a dirt bike in the house?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, my
parents, it was a 90
crazy.
Too. It was a 90. It was pretty decent size. I think my brother got a 125.
Was it 2-stroke?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Brought that bit in the house. It was just sitting there next to the tree.
Why did they bring it in the house?
For fun. Santa Claus.
Anytime we got any motorized vehicle for Christmas or anything bigger,
well,
we
real
have to
big,
go outside and find it.
Yeah, real big. Like we got 4-wheelers, like some little racing 4-wheelers one year. That was whenever I was real little, though. Those didn't come in the house, obviously. They were sitting outside. We unwrapped the keys and had to find them, yada, yada. But, no, yeah, motorcycles, they brought that shit in the house. If it was big enough to go in the house, they'd bring it in the house.
Yep. I don't know why they bring a damn dirt bike for the track. Can't get over that.
Well, it's not like they cranked them and drove them in there. They just
I didn't
pushed
figure
them.
that.
They just pushed them in there, you know.
I did not figure that.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, tried so hard to stake Santa out that year, and parents won. I don't know what. I still don't know.
They really sat around and waited for y'all to fall asleep. That's crazy.
Like there's no way. What did they put in there, like in our food or drinks or whatever, to keep us out? Because there ain't no way picking me up and putting me on the couch and then doing all this shit while I'm in the living room. There's no way.
Well, I can tell you what.
Okay.
It's either one of two things.
First of all,
Molly.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
Familiar with that one? Second being, what's that? I can't think of the name of it.
I can't either.
It'll come to me. I can't think of the name of it. What's one of them common ones?
What? Common what?
No, this is getting too touchy.
Okay.
Sorry, ladies. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not doing it. Props to you.
Speaking of ladies, though, we need to let the ladies in on the episodes. You know what I mean? Not like in here. I mean, they can, but I mean, like, let's touch base with the ladies.
Not in here. We've had ladies in here before on shows. All right.
I'm talking about, let's touch on subjects that the ladies might be interested in.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know. Perhaps gender roles.
You want to touch on it?
Yeah.
All right. Where do we begin?
Well, let's see. I don't know. What's your opinion?
Gender roles?
It's talking to them.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Let us know.
So here's my. I'll put my placement on it, and I'll let you go off of it. I'm not going to sit here and say that anybody has any particular place in society. I will say that people tend to move in certain directions into the way that they do things, and it tends to be a trend as the years go by, and people stick to it. Let's see. I'm trying not to be too specific. Help me out here. You know a better way to put this than I'm trying to put it right now?
Yeah, sure. There's no specific per se gender roles. It more has to do with your masculinity and feminism. That's the biggest thing that determines what you do in life. But I can say this. A male and female relationship, I've never trying to think of how
Yeah, well, I got something.
Go ahead.
I can say this. I've been in quite a few relationships, and every one of them, when I go outside to mow the yard or weed eat or cut down a few trees,
kill
something because I had to. Not one time has my lady stepped in and said, "Let me mow the yard today." I just put that out there, and you're welcome to. I don't think you can. I don't think there's any reason you shouldn't or can't. But if I said, "Would you rather?" Oh, let's put it this way. If I said, "Do you want to go outside and mow and weed eat the yard today? Or would you rather sweep the floor?" Y'all let us know what your answer is going to be. And be honest. Don't bullshit us. Don't get in the DMs and start going, "I'd mow the lawn. I'd weed eat the hedges. I'd come around the house with the weed eater." That's bullshit. Hit me with the honest answer. Tell us. Let us know. And I know there's a few country girls out there that'd be like, "I'll get out there and get dirty." That's not what I'm asking you.
Yeah, we get dirty. I'll tell you what.
That's not what I'm asking. You know what I'm asking. You know what I'm saying. I'm looking right at you, bitch. No, I'm just playing. Sorry.
He didn't say that.
I didn't say that. No, I'm just saying. No disrespect. I'm just curious. What would you guys rather do? And if you'd rather do the mowing, cool. If you'd rather do the sweeping, cool. If you'd rather go outside and mow and you'd rather me go inside and sweep, cool. Because I probably do it anyways. I'll do everything. I'll do the dishes, I'll sweep, I'll clean, I'll do whatever. And then I'll go outside and mow and trim the hedges and cut down some limbs and trees and whatnot and take care of business and keep it clean outside and inside. I'm just saying, in terms of preferences, if I gave you a choice, what would it be?
I will say this: we have a robot that does our sweeping, so we don't have to have that argument.
Yeah, that's nice.
Biggest fight we get into about is laundry. I fucking
laundry's easy though.
I loathe laundry. I hate laundry with a passion.
I don't like folding it up and putting it away when I'm done.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll throw the shit in the washing machine and dry it, no problem. But folding it, not doing it.
By the way, when I say let's talk about gender roles, us going on this subject, it's not me saying that women should be doing this and men should be doing this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to get into is like
people assume their roles most of the time.
People assume their roles most of the time.
People don't complain.
And people don't complain.
It tends to be extremists that fight about it, and they don't tend to have the problem because usually the extremists who have these insane viewpoints, they tend to date very submissive people, so it really doesn't matter.
There's assholes on both sides of it, but the thing is, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there I want to hear y'all's piece on it, and that's men and women, but mostly women. I'm reaching out to you guys, but the thing is, I'm just curious because here's the thing: if you said, "Hey, I'd like you to come in the house and do some dishes and sweep today," I'd say, "Sure thing, no problem." I'm just saying, if I was outside, doing all the outside work, you most of the time probably be, I'm saying probably because I don't know the for sure answer, but I've seen it based on evidence. And, usually it turns out that some women like to stay inside rather than go outside and do the stuff that we're doing. Just putting it on the table.
Tell you something that floored me.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tell you something that floored me today. I actually just saw it. There's this whole video of this girl going on a rant about her boyfriend and then about all men, how clueless we are and how we don't even know the world's spinning.
Oh, okay.
All because...
It is?
Yeah. Allegedly. Anyways, she apparently took her boyfriend to go try on some clothes, and she picked out the clothes for him, got him to go in the dressing room and try them on. She said he came out and she said, "Well, how do you like it?" And apparently he shrugged his shoulders and said, "How do you like it?"
Oh.
And then she took that as, men are so clueless they don't even know the world's spinning. Like he didn't even know where he was at. Maybe he just didn't give a shit about what you were dressing him up in for the next brunch with the girls that you force him to go to. You ever think about that? Throw a girl in a car without a GPS, see how far they get. Sorry. Hot take. Talk about me. That video sent me, dude. I was so mad. Oh, God.
That's crazy.
That pissed me off so bad. Men are so clueless because he didn't act like he cared about what you made him try on. Like, maybe the motherfucker didn't want to be shopping.
Maybe so.
Anybody ever think about that? No.
Maybe shirts weren't the most important thing in his life. Maybe
he just shrugged
maybe the
his
way
shoulders.
he looked at a shirt didn't decide what he was going to do with the rest of his day.
He just shrugged his shoulders, man. Shrugged his shoulders. Can you believe that? Can you believe how clueless that motherfucker was?
That's insane, dude. I can't believe he was so clueless. He should have had more to say. He should have said something like, I know exactly what he should have said. He should have said, "Does this shirt make me look fat?"
Yeah.
That's what he should have said.
That'd have been good.
"Does this shirt make my boobs look big?"
Meanwhile, we can throw an outfit on and be ready. We're clueless, though. Keep that in mind. Men are clueless, okay? I'm saying it. I'm on the record.
Women, we can throw an outfit. We love you, all right? Just bear with us.
Yeah, it's because we're clueless. Anyways, throw on an outfit in 5 minutes to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Little Miss whoever gonna be over here. Change the outfit 17 times. Ask you if you like each one of them. You can say yes to every single one. They're gonna throw on something else. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's why we're late.
That's something else I've learned over the years, that our
Timeline.
input does not
is-
matter whatsoever.
No.
On anything, on any subject, our input
If you want
does
them to
not
wear
matter.
something, say the opposite.
Yeah.
That's what you. Nah, I don't think those pants look that great. Yeah, I think they look all right. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Next time they say, "How's this one?" Just say, "Nah, I don't think so." Do it. You should. I tried. Try it. I dare you. I haven't tried it myself, but you should.
Nah, dude.
I
don't
hear
wanna
your
go.
laundry. I hear your washing machine
Yeah.
out there going off.
Yeah.
Who's out there doing the laundry?
Not saying that. That's an agreed upon role. Before anybody says anything, all right. I do all the cooking. Somebody stroke out over that. And I get so mad when people talk like, here's my thing. I believe in equality, but only if it's equal in all ways, which
Right.
means if I'm working a full-time job and you're working a full-time job, then we split the house things kind of equally.
I go for your mic a little
We
bit.
split the house things kind of equally, all right? Meanwhile, if you're staying at home all day and I'm bringing home all the money, like, I don't expect to come home and be overloaded with chores. And it could be the same. If she wants to fucking work full time, makes a ton of money, I will sit at home and do shit all day.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But we split things pretty evenly over here just because we both work full time and everything. But if I ever get to where, she's staying home taking care of the kids and I'm making all the money, then I don't expect to come home from work. And
No, that's a good point, because I was in a relationship once, and I was the sole provider, and I was making the bread. I had the place. I was paying for the place. I was paying for the groceries, the utilities, every other thing. And all this person had to do, this person was in school at the time, and no disrespect to this person whatsoever. But and if the roles were reversed, I would expect the same exact things. But I made the money. This person had maybe a part-time job that did not make a quarter of the money that I was making at the time, and could not sustain the things that we had. I had to do that on my own, and that was fine. That's the point I'm trying to go. Look at that camera. That's the point I'm trying to make. But if I expect you to pick up after yourself or maintain some things around the house because I'm not there, I'm out there getting the funds to sustain those things, there shouldn't be an issue with that. I mean, hot take or not, I think I don't even think that should be a hot take. I just think that's the way things should be.
there's going to be a comment. There's going to be a comment that college is a full-time job. There's going to be a comment.
We'll see.
I'm calling
I mean, we were in college.
And it's not.
We were in college.
Just by the way, it's not.
I had jobs while I was in college.
Yeah, me too. Full-time jobs.
So miss me with that. But and we you know what we do for a living, so it wasn't no easy task to get through what we got through. But besides the point, if I were in her shoes, I would not be bad. I would not be mad if that was expected of me. I would understand. I don't know, maybe that's just the way my head works.
I think it's just common sense, but we're kind of clueless. So
yeah, totally. I'll tell you what, and kind of segue away from this, unless you had something else you wanted to say. You guys,
no, I'm done ranting.
ladies, we love you. We do. We love all our lady listeners. We appreciate all you guys. Keep listening. Sorry if we're scaring you a little bit. We're not trying to. It's all just fun and games. We're all just fun here. But speaking of that,
it's just real talk.
Speaking of people actually trying to push away their lady audience, because that's not what we're trying to do.
We're coming at some Matt Rife.
That's not what we're trying to do. We love you guys.
No,
we're gonna pick at you, but we feel like
violence.
Right. We feel like we've been kind of attuning some of our content to dudes, that we want to acknowledge you guys. On that, Matt Rife is now
he acknowledged his female audience.
A hot
as
topic.
Well.
He acknowledged his female audience in the wrong way. God. And I'm not a hater by any means, and I've seen a lot of influencers saying this already. But I'm not a hater by any means. I've always somewhat enjoyed his crowd work. But let me tell you this. I am an avid watcher, and I really like stand up comedy. I really like comedy in general. It's why we got this show. I just don't have the balls to get on stage and do a stand up act. I mean, it's scary. I ain't trying to get up there and get spat on and yelled at for years until someone finally takes one of my jokes and thinks it's funny. That's just me. Instead, I can get on this platform, talking this mic, stop, re-record anytime I mess up, which we don't have to very often. We usually do this in one take. Props to us. But, anyways, back to the point at hand. I love stand up. I've watched a lot of stand up. I watch a lot of comedians. I know a lot about comedy. And Matt Rife has never had any decent material outside of his crowd work. The sole reason he blew up when he blew up was because of some crowd work he was doing, and he looked a little prettier than he used to. That's the facts. I'm not making that up. That's not bias. That's not anything else speaking outside of facts. And that's cool and all. That's fine. Success is success no matter how you catch it. But I've been trying to tell people he's not that funny. He doesn't have that much material outside of his crowd work, and his crowd work is mediocre at best. I could give you links to way better crowd work if you like it, but they aren't as pretty. That's the issue. So he came out with a Netflix special within the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Shit. Absolute shit. And people finally got to see that he's not able to tell a joke or have a decent punchline. I'm all about dark humor and, anytime. Comedy is subjective, obviously, but I like anything. I like anything and everything. I'm not sensitive to comedy. I'm not sensitive to anything personally. I mean, that's just me. But he didn't necessarily have the right approach to it, nor punchline.
Not
when he
for
said
an opener either.
Not for an opener. No. He I missed the joke, and I like I said, I like anything, but I missed the joke in there. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. But
hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, Matt Rife is terrible. Jay's got a emergency run. Let's see if we've had any responses while he's gone on the old Spotify responses. Let's look. Just me. Sorry, guys. Let's go to our most recent episode. Baked or nuked. How about that one? Okay. Our poll, what should we wear for the cookie baking episode, which is coming up shortly. That'll be right before Christmas. A little Christmas present coming early for y'all. What should we wear for the cooking baking episode? Aprons in the nude is currently in the lead. If you don't want that to happen, go ahead and comment on that poll. What do you like most about our show? Someone commented, the hour y'all helped me get through at work. Appreciate that. We love distracting people at work and helping them not pay attention to their jobs. That's the main reason we started doing this. Another person said, the storytelling, the humor, and the different segments keep it refreshing. Love the honesty. Not used to honesty on this show and on these polls. Let's see here. And our episode before that, persnickety, poll of you wearing a flannel this winter, not after this episode, is at 20%, and 80% can't beat a good flannel. Looks like the 80% that voted for that are the intelligent ones. Congratulations, guys. Have you told us? Hey. Have you read?
I heard that on the outside. Crack reading the poll for what we're going to wear for the cookie bacon. So yeah, if that's what wins, that's what's happening. Sorry to tell you, Crack, but we got to give the people what the people want. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you voted. We're listening.
Please
raw
go vote for
and
something else.
unfiltered.
Go vote for something else. All right, and this one's from Persnickety as well. This is the Q&A. Tell us about an experience you had with a pretentious or persnickety individual. I don't think I want to name drop on this. Every experience with a certain teacher that we all know from home too well. Completely agree with you on that one. I just sat and listened to two of the most persnickety bitches talk for an hour. They're talking about us, Jay. We still got to listen out of you, so jokes on you, idiot.
Stop listening then, bitch.
Nah, keep listening and commenting.
Yeah, please. Actually, we don't have
love
enough listeners for you to stop, please.
Yeah, no. Stay. One person said, I tried to answer this, but my response was too long. Again, we've said this before and we'll say it again, sir. We have an Instagram page that you can easily DM. Text box is much longer on Instagram, CJPub_talk.
As a matter of fact, you can actually type as long as you want. So go
send
hit
us a
up in the
voice
DMs.
message. We'll play it for the people. One time this bitch, all caps, called me out in the bar for wearing the shirtless, assless apron. Persnickety little bitch. Would mean a lot if y'all stood up for me by baking some shirtless, assless apron cookies. All right. That's kind of convinced me. I think we might have to do it just for this listener.
Yep.
One person said they may have the appearance of riches, but beneath the clothes we find a man. And beneath the man we find his nucleus.
Oh, hold on. All right, bet. I got you.
Oh, I got one more good one.
Oh, go ahead.
This is the last comment on here, and this is my favorite one. This
Which
one's
episode
for you.
is that on?
Persnickety. Once I commented on this podcast, two of these are about us. Once I commented on this podcast about the length of the host's shorts, and he told me to leave him the fuck alone. And it really proved the idea that all your favorite celebrities are actually assholes. You know what? I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean leave me the fuck alone. You're not the person that was offending me, okay? It was everybody else hating on me for shorts, all right? It wasn't anything to do with you. I took that anger out on you, and I apologize.
All right, guys, here you go. This is for the true fans out there. I'm going to reread that previous one that he read, but I'm going to put a little zang on it, all right? They may have the appearance of riches, but beneath the clothes we find a man. And beneath the man we find is nucleus. I love that. Hey, so we actually got a DM the other day that I made a comment, I think it was the last episode, that I could do an entire episode just quoting Nacho Libre from beginning to end. Thanks for that comment, by the way, man. That's good. We like that stuff. I like that stuff. But someone DM'd us and said they wanted a full-length episode of me quoting Nacho Libre from beginning to end. So,
not today.
Not today. Another time.
I'm not going to be here. That's going to be a J special.
We'll make you pay for that one. So, also, there's actually a few other responses we've gotten late on some of these episodes, and I actually looked at some of them, so they're not popping up right now. But all the way back to Halloween, one of the questions we asked was, what are you dressing as this Halloween? And we got a response. So let's see. Your mom. All right. Once again, there's two of us on this show. So when you make comments like that, we don't know which mom you're talking about.
We know whose mom they're talking about. Because the only mom we talk about on this episode is your mom.
All right.
We hear you. That was a solid outfit.
We'll keep that in mind, asshole. All right. Let's see. I think there was a few others. Oh, so we asked, which episode is your favorite so far? On the, which episode was this? This was Well Tickling. On Well Tickling, we have two new responses. First one is, I don't know what I could choose. Hell yeah.
What a great response.
What a great response. Meaning every single one of them are just phenomenal. Glad to hear it. Next one, we got the stories from childhood / Elysian Fields. That's where we went to. That's where we're from. Yeah, that was a good one. We'll keep the childhood stories coming, and y'all have requested that. Let's see. And I think Crack covered the rest of these. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But yeah, we love it, and we're loving that you guys are picking up on the Q&As. That's exactly what we wanted. Just keep doing it. We'll keep reading them. And I know they're a little behind. You're probably not going to hear this one for what? Well, this
is Friday.
Yeah, so I guess we're back, sort of back on track.
We've been on track.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, keep them coming, and we'll keep reading them on the episodes.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Let us know in the comments. In the DM us at CJPub_talk. You got any horrible family drama you want to talk about? Please fill us in. Do you have any family fun stuff going on at Thanksgiving?
No.
Yeah, me either.
So let's move away from Thanksgiving because I don't really give a shit about it.
Yeah, nobody does.
I got some stuff for you. This will be fun for the both of us. I found these things. It's 5 questions for getting to know someone. And I figure me and you, as close as we are, there's always more that we could learn about each other.
Yeah, let's do it.
So the first question is, what is one thing in the world that you'll never get tired of doing? Yeah.
Why can't you hit me?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be an on-the-spot questionnaire?
Yeah,
or are we
it's on the
supposed to get
spot.
to think
It's
about
on the
these?
spot.
One thing I'll never get tired.
It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just anything.
Damn, I'll never get tired. I know it's Christmas season. This is going to suck for saying this. Not really, but I'll never get tired of decorating for Christmas. I actually love it. It's the one time I look forward to changing up the look of my house.
Yeah, I get tired of that.
Any other holiday, I hate. Anything else I have to redecorate for or do anything for, hate it. But Christmas time, I'll redo it.
Yeah, no way. Okay.
All right.
What remains unchanged about you since your childhood?
My sense of humor.
Fair enough.
Real morbid and dry.
Which first time do you wish you could experience again?
With a different person? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
What would I like to experience for the first time again? Damn. These are hard hitters. And it's hard to think of it's so hard to think of an answer on the spot. Just give me 5 seconds. Fill the gap. 5 seconds.
You're good.
When
the fantasy has ended and all the children are gone, something deep inside me helps me to carry on.
I got a weird one. It's not really that weird, but it was sad, but also very happy. The first time, I guess it was the only time I've left my parents.
You don't got to tell about the first time you got you lost your virginity, bro.
No. The first time I left my parents and moved into my first apartment, that feeling that I was actually out of that was a weird feeling, but it was also a feeling I've obviously never been able to experience again because I've never moved back.
You want me to tell you what mine is?
Yeah.
Fortnite 2017.
Damn, that's a solid one too. That's not deep enough. God, that's
a heavy hitter.
That was good times right there. Oh God.
All right, what's the most beautiful place you've ever been?
Probably Jackson Hole.
Really?
Yeah, I love the beach to death, but you can't beat Jackson Hole. We talked about that a couple episodes ago.
This one's more of a would you rather, but it's a heavy hitter.
I thought these were 5 questions. Aren't we 5 in?
No, that's 4.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was the 4th one. This is the 5th.
It just feels like a lot of questions. I'm sweating. We'll have to reapply deodorant after this,
buddy.
I'm nervous.
You don't lose anything here.
I don't know. Friendship, maybe.
Which would you choose? All right. Let's see if you're a little romantic. True love with a guarantee of a broken heart, or to never love at all. I know which one I'd choose. A barrel.
Nah, you can't say that. It's a bad thing to say on the show. We don't joke about that.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Nah, shut up.
That's
Anyways,
not where I was going with that, buddy.
Okay. I'm going true love with guarantee heartbreak.
Really?
Yeah. How depressing would that be to never love anyone?
Well,
that'd be much more
could say
depressing.
that.
You get over the heartbreak, my guy.
Sometimes.
You get over it. I promise.
Not always.
I would say always. Just about.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Not every time.
Real deep moment, huh?
I almost started crying. Don't look at me like that.
I
again.
wish.
But
just like my first time.
See, don't you like getting to know us, people?
Huh? I doubt it. All right. Is there anything else, or is that 5 questions?
I can give you some more if you want to hear them.
Do you want more, people?
Yeah, they do. You know they do. All right. If someone offered you this one's fun. If someone offered you a box with everything you ever lost, what's the first thing you look for? That's pretty cool. I know what mine be.
I have no idea.
Really?
I have no idea.
There's not one thing that you lost in your life, and you're like, "Damn, I wish I could find that."
Yeah, my social security card.
That's pretty big. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I lost it.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine would probably be my original Pokemon card collection.
That's just gone.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. I think my mom gave it away or something.
Nah, ain't no way.
Probably worth lots. So much money, dude. All right. This one you might not have anything for, but we'll try. What's that thought that always seems to be on your mind before you go to sleep?
That's easy. Roman Empire.
Every time. I'm glad you said that because that was my answer too.
All day.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What would they be doing right now?
What was the worst nightmare that you had, or the best dream? Either one.
Best dream or worst nightmare? I don't know. My nightmares, whenever I have them, none of my dreams are vivid except for my nightmares, and they all seem to be very realistic. Scariest one I ever had, it was at my parents' house. They've moved from there now, but it was at my parents' original house that I grew up in. There was people that broke into our house for the sole purpose to kill us, and they brought us all out into the yard, killed each one of us execution style. And I had to watch each one of my family members die.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
I got shot, and then I went to what I'm assuming was hell. This is the only time I've ever died in a dream and not woken up.
What it look like, JoJo Siwal's
No,
house?
it was just a giant ice box.
Oh.
Giant ice box. It was so weird. But yeah, that was the scariest one.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
All right. What is one thing when you are in any person that you meet, what is one thing that you value in a person?
Honesty.
Honesty?
All day. Yeah.
Mine's sense of humor.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're friends, huh?
And by sense of humor, too, that doesn't mean you can just have an excuse to be a piece of
if
shit.
we're talking about real friends and honesty, if we're talking about like just people in passing that you hang out with on occasion, you know, humor's up there.
Well, integrity.
Well, honesty comes with that.
Right. But integrity is the umbrella for it.
Okay.
Because it has a few more things that are included.
Big umbrella guy, huh? Bet you don't ever get wet in the rain, do you? Hell nah.
On the right
That's
days.
a big ass umbrella guy right there. Come on, dude.
All right. I'm not going to ask you. This one's kind of stupid.
No, okay.
All right. No, wait. That's it. That's all I got. I think that's it.
And that's the show. No.
I mean, pretty much. We're about at that time.
No. Did you learn anything about me today, people? Probably not.
Do you have a pet peeve today?
No.
No?
No.
I told y'all mine. Them dry ass lips. God.
Just people at the supermarket.
Lick your lips, you son of a bitch.
I will tell you this. I knew you were talking about me too. I can't help it. It's chappy season. I've been licking them the whole episode. You can watch back and see that. Anyways, Just people at the grocery store in general, I hate them. Like, people are so rude and they act like the groceries
Every
aren't
person at the grocery store.
just about. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
So
had a
rude.
rude occurrence at the grocery store ever.
You've never had people just like cut in front of you for no reason to grab something or not say excuse.
I don't think so.
We actually had someone.
Look at me.
We had someone cut in front of us. Shut up. Yeah. If you're tall, somewhat thin, and attractive, you can do whatever.
Oh, that's sweet. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Nobody will ever be mean to you. Ask Jay how many write-ups he's gotten at work, and then ask me how many I've got. We are very similar with work ethic. Anyway,
Yeah, you know what they call them. God, dude.
Go ahead.
You know,
say it.
You know what they call crack at work? Your nickname?
No,
yes.
I don't. No, I would love to hear it.
Foreskin.
Yeah, nice.
Because every time the work gets hard, he disappears.
That's not why they say that.
That's what they call him. I'm not making that up.
Yeah. That's for a completely different reason. But that's because my fiance decided to have a giant or fucking very loud ass conversation with people while everybody was coming in and out of work.
God.
Anyways, we had this lady at the grocery store actually cut in front of us, like just come flying out of an aisle. You know, we're walking down trying to pick an aisle that we're gonna go down to do whatever. This bitch comes out, doesn't look either way, almost hits our buggy, and then looks at us and says, "Excuse you," and keeps walking. I just looked at I looked at it and I was like, "Is this bitch serious? We about to get into this at the grocery store? Really?" Anyways, yep. You heard it here first from Foreskin.
Well, ladies, we love you. We hope we didn't scare you off earlier. We'll have more content strictly for you guys on following episodes. We want to keep our whole audience, unlike Matt Rife, apparently. But we do love you guys. We love our boys, too. Every one of you guys that listen, keep listening. We enjoy it. And keep answering the Q&As because it's fun. We like reading y'all's responses. Even if they don't pertain to anything that we're asking, it doesn't matter. Just put something in there. Put something in there, we'll read it. And keep doing it. But we appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. And tune in next week. Oh, real quick. If you guys like the show, it's just going to ask you a quick question.